Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day. I'm standing out here, 70 degrees today. I just can't believe it. A week ago it was 15 degrees and there's still snow on the ground. Today it's just like a spring day. I live here in Tennessee and I'm going to tell you, the saying here is if you don't like the weather, wait 15 minutes. It's just unbelievable how beautiful the day is today. So what I do is come outside and show you my new belt that I put together. Call it a Bushcraft belt, a boreal belt, a bush belt, a hiking belt, whatever you want to call it. This is a tool belt for me to have my bushcrafting and woods tools with me and on me when I go away from camp. If I'm going out to gather firewood, if I'm going out to work on something, if I'm just going out to gather stuff, I've got my belt with me and I've got some necessities with me that I can use when I'm away from the camp. And I don't have to unpack my whole pack so that I can take a loose version of my pack with me. I can just take this belt, put it on, and off I go. So we're going to look at this. What's nice about this belt is I got it big enough so that I can wear it like this or like this, either way. So I can wear it without a big heavy coat or with a big heavy coat. This allows me to be able to wear this in all kinds of weather. I don't have to necessarily be concerned about what the weather is out there right now. I can wear it in any case. So I had to get an extra long belt. I got this belt. This is a 2-inch wide leather belt with stitching from Occidental Leather, and I'll put the link down below in the video. Now I had to go with the extra large. I usually wear about a 36 to 37 waist pant, and to get this big enough to go around me without a coat on and with a coat, I needed to go to the extra large size. So don't do what I did where you had to go through 2 or 3 sizes before you found the right one. Go ahead and get the extra large. I've got extra holes over here if I need them. I've still got a couple of holes over here if I need them, if I even have more layers on. So this belt is going to work for me in all kinds of conditions and all kinds of weather. Now, what I want to do is I want to go through this belt and show you everything that's on it. So let's just go ahead and take this belt off and see what's on this belt. So I've got the whole belt laid out here, and let's just start down at this end. This is a little leather pouch I bought off of Amazon. I will put a link in there. It's got a little buckle on it. I think it's sold by one of those companies that sells medieval leather craft, but it turns out to be really good for my purpose. I'm going to use this sort of as a little fire pouch. I've got some fire starters in there. I've got a lighter in there. I've also got a couple of little fire plugs that I put in there, so I can put stuff in there. And I left a little bit of room for other things I might want to add. Maybe for me, adding a candy bar or something would be a good thing to add. So that's the kind of things that I might want to put in this pouch. Things I can get to quickly. It sits right here on the front of my left hip. Now, the next thing I have on my belt is my Grunford Bruks small forest hatchet. This is a really nice hatchet, maybe one of the best on the market. This thing comes from Grunford Bruks, razor sharp, so you want to be really careful with it. But it is a great hatchet. I love this thing to death. And so that's the next thing that's on I carry it with the blade to the back, not to the front, but that's just me. Next thing I bought me a little dangler, and it has a couple of rings on it that detach. And what I've got on this, I've got 2 types of cordage. I've got some 550 paracord. I've got about 25 feet of that. And I've also got about, 15 feet or so of braided tarred bank line that I can use. I can use that for a lot of things. I can use it to start fires, but I can also use it to lash things together. So it's a really great thing. Now, next is my first aid stuff, because you always want to have first aid stuff when you go in the woods. So I've got a tourniquet here in case I need that. And then in here, I've got some first aid items. I've got an emergency blanket in case I get stuck out there. I do have an emergency battery for my phone. It's not really a battery bank, but this is a special type of battery you can buy. It's a one-time use only. It gives you about 5 hours of charge. But boy, it's nice to have with you, and I don't have to worry about charging it up and checking it to make sure it's charged. It's always charged. I just have to take it out, open the package, and it's ready to use. I have a little first aid pack in here. I just picked this up at a trade show, a little free first aid kit. Didn't really add much. I added some Tylenol to it and a couple of things. I also have in here some alcohol pads. I think I put some bacterial cream in there, and I also have there's some more alcohol pads, and I have some aqua tabs. I don't really have anything to drink with here, but I could put it in here, put something liquid in this and drink out of it if I need to. But if I found a bottle, I could use that. The next thing I have is I've got my brand new mossy oak multi-tool. I like this because it's got a fire starter on it. It's got a little fire steel on it right here that I can use. That's really nice. So I've got my fire steel. It's also got a little saw on it. It's got a nice knife blade on it, and it fits right here in this leather pouch. Now, along with this, I've got two other items. I've got a extra fire steel or extra ferro rod, so I can start this thing if I need to. It gives me nice sparks, and I just keep it in a side. This pouch has got two little elastic items on the side, and I can just put that in there. And then also on the other side, I've got a little flashlight that just fits right in there in the leather pouch on the side. Again, the way this is, it's got a leather pouch. It's got two elastic items on the side to hold some small items, and then I can just take my my multi-tool and just shove it right in there. And it's got a magnetic closure on it, so that's really good. Some people complain they don't like this because they say the magnetic closure doesn't go far enough. I think it works just fine for me. Finally, what I've got is my BPS Bush Lore 2 knife. Really nice knife. I love this knife. I use it a lot. And it comes in a nice leather sheath, and it also comes with its own ferro rod as well. So I've got two ferro rods, I've got a lighter, I've got ways to start fire, I've got multiple blades with this. I can do an awful lot. Now I could also add another one of these danglers down here, maybe to put a pair of gloves on if I wanted to. I could do a number of things with this configuration and change it a little bit, but I think all in all, this belt is going to serve me extremely well. So I'm probably going to get some comments about this. This isn't a web belt. It's not a military belt. It doesn't have a Cobra clasp on the front. When I built this belt, I wanted to go with something that felt very traditional, that felt very old school. I wanted to go with the leather. It's a little extravagant, I know, but it feels very traditional. It feels very much like I'm going in the woods. It doesn't feel like military surplus, because it's not. This is meant to be something that's very natural materials. It's meant to feel good. I like the look of the leather. It is a little extravagant, but this is let's call it, you know, I'm just kind of going with outdoor chic here, I guess. But I've got my belt. I've got this nice belt I can wear anywhere I want to. It's going to fit me well. It's not going to make a lot of noise. I just really like the leather, and that's why I outfitted everything on here with leather, except for this one pouch right here, and my my tourniquet. Those items are not leather, but everything else on here is leather, and I feel like, I don't know, it just kind of feels nice to have the leather around my waist as opposed to having some kind of a military web belt or something. So I know it may not be real practical, but sometimes you just have to do something that just feels special. And so don't be afraid to do that. Go out there and build yourself something that makes you feel good. Build your belt, build your backpack, build you a shelter. Do something that makes you feel good about what you're doing. Maybe it's not practical, but it's a way to express yourself. This is what I wanted to do with my Bushcraft belt. I wanted to have stuff on here that had that leather feel, that leather look. And so when I go out in the woods, I'm feeling like I'm more natural than when I've got man-made materials around my waist. So there's my Bushcraft belt, whatever you want to call it. I had a lot of fun putting this thing together. I got inspired by a couple of the videos out there, and then I just really kind of like this. I'm really excited now to go out into the woods with this belt on. So get yourself one. Tell me what you do for your belt. In the meantime, stay strong, stay prepared, and have a blessed day. We'll see you real soon right back here on Cowboy Survival.